lately, when I talk with people, and you say, "Well, how are you?" They think I'm talking about their health. I'm not. I'm talking about their credit. First thing I want to know about is their credit, their personal credit, because that impacts where I go, who they can talk to. First, I'm going to ask you, Max and Billy, do you ever look at your personal credit?
Yes, of
Sure.
course.
You make certain that it's in shape.
Yeah, there's so many tools right now in the market that you're able to access it online or this type of. Obviously, it's not like a final credit, but it's an estimate, I guess. I'm not sure much, but that's the way I try to track my credit.
Well,
And especially us, like as immigrants, that we came to this country, like in a part, like we're a bit obsessed on building our credit because
Sure.
we don't have like the 10-year or the 20-year that if you were born here, like you get your social and you're 17, 18 years old, you get your credit card. We got our credit way past that time, so we are like always trying to keep that in good shape.
Yeah.
Well, that's good that you haven't abused your personal credit, because in the past year, there are people that have had enormous medical expenses because of illness, and it's not fair to penalize them for this one time. And medical expenses are extraordinarily high. And so sometimes if they can give you that story, you can understand it. And I think a banker gets over it, right?
Yep.
If that's the reason that brought them down. So I think that people have to understand that one-time story, but the misuse of credit cards can kill them. But I want to ask you too, where did you learn all this? Because you know so much more than most small business owners. Where did you get this education?
Well, it's a good question.
It is.
Fortunately, I was able to do. I did an MBA in Spain, and that helped me a lot on understanding more the financial aspect of how a business should be run. We've been entrepreneurs since we got to the States, but before that, we come from a family that's been doing business on the shipping side of the industry, on the logistics side of the business. So our family, it's also entrepreneurs, and we know the whole process, how it's been done, and obviously following the steps of our family has also pay a fantastic teaching.
Teaching. Basically, myself, I've been managing my family business like for almost 25 years now, 30 years. So I've been in the working next to my father and his team. Of course, is being a lot of learning experience for myself. And
Sure.
And then once we began developing our own business and creating or being entrepreneur on new businesses, we applied everything we learned from our family business.
I met some of your family.
Yeah.
Remember, we were in the other building. We had a meeting together.
Of course.
Because you're quite young to have as much experience as you have.
Yeah.
Maybe I look younger. I look younger than I am, maybe. No, but you're totally right. I mean, we've been involved from the ground up, and this build up. And when you're an entrepreneur, you have to deal with everything from scratch up, and you start from cleaning your facility to overtaking all the processes and procedures within the organization and building up the team. And so it's a fantastic experience being an entrepreneur. It's really hard because obviously you're responsible and liable for whatever is happening within the organization. It's your responsibility. But at the end of the day, you are so blessed of learning the whole experience and the whole process within our.
I'm very proud of you. And this isn't even your country. I mean, you came here at what age?
I myself was 42, 40.
Oh, my heavens.
Mhm.
And I was 27, if I'm not
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm gonna be 37 this year.
Okay. They haven't been there that long. They're both from Venezuela. So I just get very upset when people misuse a line of credit is short term. It comes in and out, and it's something that you expect you'll be able to pay off within the year. And sometimes you'll pay it down to nothing, and then it'll come back again, and you'll need it for another some more inventory or whatever. But if your credit is good and your financials are good, every bank wants to speak to you. Don't worry about that. You're in a good position. I don't want a third party preparing it because then it's not yours. I want the facts to come from you. And most of the time, an accountant can put it onto a spreadsheet and make it look the kind of information that the bank wants to see. But it's a strategic plan, short-term and long-term, and a financial plan. And they're not that detailed, but not a 30-page business plan. I don't need them anymore. I think they're out. Nobody even wants to read them. But I really enjoyed this. I can't tell you how well it confirms a lot of the things that I've been talking about for years. And I'd love to do it with other borrowers. I mean, you guys are on the move. I know that. And I have a feeling you won't be in lease space for long. By the way, know that soon enough you'll be ready for another piece of real estate, or you want to move into a new market because you have a nice model.
Yeah, and that's the idea.
I really appreciate the fact that you shared this. And thank you, Barry, for putting it together. And I hope that other people will get a glimpse of it and we can interview some other people and with some other questions. They won't be as simple as these guys because they seem to have it all together.
Of course, we would love to have you guys here.